When I first saw the Hunter on Steam, it had a mostly negative opinion, and it didn't seem like it was gonna gain any popularity anytime soon. I began to wonder, are people hating it for not being an action game like Call of Duty, or did they manage to fail at making a hunting simulator? With that in mind, I was expecting a low adrenaline game that would more or less approximate what hunting would be in real life. I wasn't expecting any rapid action or adrenaline rushes. Rather than that, I was hoping to find a game that would blend stealth, test my ability to use different tools at my disposal, and test my patience, but not to a point I would be throwing my keyboard at the wall. I've played this game only for about 20 minutes when I was writing this. I mean, this is a first thoughts on, after all. And from what I've seen, the game looks promising enough. Graphics are horrible because I reduced my quality to minimum to save memory for the actual recording. Here's what the game looks like at high quality. As far as the game's engine goes, it's pretty stable, and the game itself is not designed too badly. The number of animals is chosen well, meaning you don't have to walk around for hours to find one. However, you won't instantly bump into an animal if you exit the camp. Once you find an animal, you have to track it or attract it to land a successful shot. After that, you have to go and track it. Animal behavior also changes depending on where you hit them. For example, you can shoot them in the spine where they will lie down and just bleed out slowly where you can finish them off, or they might run away and slowly die, in which case you're gonna have to run after them. And then you have to confirm the kill using a PDA called Hunter Mate. Unfortunately, I can't show you any footage because I ran out of disk space during the recording. While you're in the wild, there is no music, just the sounds of nature playing around you, and your gun is loud and startling just like it should be. However, I have to commend the developers for actually including ambient music while the screen loads. Another thing I like about this game is that you start off with very little ammo for your only rifle, which I think is reasonable. I mean, you're not trying to mow everything in your sight. This actually forces you to rely on your marksmanship shape and stealth to get and take advantage of a clean shot. Another nice touch in the game that I noticed is if you set the quality to at least medium, you can actually see grass bending under the wind. This is especially nice considering that not all of the grass bends at the same time. It actually reminds me of Stronghold where trees would behave in a similar way. So far I covered the game's positives, but is there anything wrong with it? The only thing I ever wanted to complain about is your running speed. You aren't going to be able to challenge Sonic to a foot race, but to the game's defense, you're not a super soldier and you weren't trained for this. So I understand why you can't run all that fast, especially with how hard it is to exhaust your character. I've been running for like half a minute straight and he wouldn't stop. All in all, it was a relaxing short play, giving me no more and no less than I expected, and I'm actually looking forward to playing the game some more. If I manage to get enough 5-minute footage strips, I might even do a review on it. Oh, and one more thing. You might want to check the controls. I wouldn't call them counterintuitive, but they're not exactly what you get in 90% of the FPS games. Just a heads up.